Hi guys, Gary Spike O'Sullivan here. I recommend you subscribe to Sport and Icons for all your latest boxing news. Good luck.
Now when I talk about promotion and people ask me, well, why is it that, I always talk about Matchroom Boxing but not necessarily about Frank Warren's one? And the reason for it is because we actually know what's happening with Matchroom Boxing. How many people here who have just clicked on this video forgot that Liam Smith is actually fighting for his WBO World title to try and get that title back this weekend, going up against the champion Jaime Munguia, who of course defeated Saddam Ali in his last fight. Now Munguia, he's 29-0 and he's knocked out 24 of those opponents or something like that. And Liam Smith, not the biggest puncher in the world, but still very, very good. 26 wins, 1 defeat, 1 loss. As I said, his 1 defeat was against Canelo Alvarez, where he got stopped by body shots. I mean, they were brutal body shots by Canelo. But Smith done very, very well for that one. Now, Munguia, he's only 21 years old. Liam Smith, 29. Liam Smith wants that title back. That's the title that he lost against Canelo Alvarez. And this brings me back to the point of why is it now, like, I troll or scour through the boxing articles to see what's happening and what's going on, what's the news, and I report it to you guys if I find anything that I deem as interesting for you. But yeah, this fight went way under the radar. And people ask, why is it that I always talk about Eddie Hearn fights, but I don't talk about Frank Warren fights? It's very, very simple. Because there's zero promotion for it. Here I am in the UK, Frank Warren, a UK promoter, Liam Smith, a UK fighter. And I'm having to find this news out for myself. Because I was out in the garden there, enjoying like a little bit of sunshine, thinking, okay, well, it's the World Boxing Super Series final this weekend. That's going to be great for cruiserweight between Usyk and Gassiev. And I thought, okay, is there anything else on? And it just popped in there about Liam Smith. I'm thinking, when's he fighting? I have like a little look. This weekend in Las Vegas. I mean, how do these things go under the radar? This is what I mean about the huge gulf of difference. And I don't want to be disrespectful to Frank Warren. Okay, this isn't his show as such, but it's still his fighter. You should still be talking about it. You should still be promoting it, plastering it all over social media, putting it on channels. But yet, here we are, just remembering now. I mean, how many of you guys remembered that it was this weekend? I should have been talking about this fight this week, last week. I should have been talking about this fight. I should be pumped about it, excited about it, but it's only just dawned on me now about it, and I had to do it for myself. This is the whole thing that I'm really discouraged about with Frank Warren. And I want him to put some pressure on Eddie Hearn, because the more pressure he puts on, that means that Frank Warren's going to put on better shows. That means Eddie Hearn is going to have to put on better shows to keep the gap. But there's a reason why the gap is so wide for this particular reason. Frank, pull your damn socks up. I know this isn't your show as such, but still, it's your fighter. Now, hopefully, from a British perspective, of course, Liam Smith gets the job done. But I've seen nothing from Munguia that can suggest that Liam Smith can either outbox him or stop him. But Liam Smith, he does know how to dig deep. He's very durable. And, I'll say again, we've seen it against Canelo Alvarez. He's very, very durable. Against Liam Williams. I mean, Liam Williams is a tough fighter. He was 16-0 when he fought Liam Williams originally. And obviously that one got stopped in round number 9 because Williams was deemed in no position to continue after suffering a double laceration on the right eyelid. So, of course, they put a stop to it. They had a rematch here in my city of Newcastle, and Liam Smith dominated him by majority decision. Maybe it's a little bit closer than maybe some may have had it, potentially anyway. But Liam Smith is a very, very good fighter. And this has gone under the radar, and I'm annoyed that I'm only just seeing it right now. That I haven't been hyping it, because I do want to hype Frank Warren fighters. I do want to do it. But anyway, I mean, I need to get over that bit and just talk about this fight, because this fight could potentially be an absolute classic. It could be a real war. As I said, there's nothing that I've seen in Munguia that suggests to me that he can be stopped or outboxed, because he's a very, very good boxer and one hell of a power puncher. Out of his 29 wins, he's actually stopped 25 of those guys. And he's only 21 years old. He's still a baby, man, in the boxing world. But ultimately, this could be his first loss. Hopefully, it's his first loss. Again, I'm speaking from a British perspective. I support all Brits, of course I do. Now, the undercard, okay, yeah, I mean, this is a Golden Boy Promotions one. Again, they haven't been doing exactly a great job of it, have they? But the undercard is at super featherweight for the WBA World Featherweight title between Machado and Mensah. Both of them undefeated, with Machado being 19-0 and Mensah being 31-0. So that's the only other world title fight outside of this WBO one between Munguia and Liam Smith. The other ones, to be honest with you, I haven't heard of any of these guys, in all truth. I really haven't. We have Falcao going up against Espadas, Carbalao going up against Jesus Martinez, and Brian Figueroa. Now, every fight on this card, just by looking at BoxRec, there's at least one fighter in there who's undefeated. The WBO World Featherweight title is for two guys who's undefeated, and Falcao, who's gone up against Espadas. Falcao is undefeated in 15-0, and Carabola, he's undefeated in 7-0, going up against Jesus Martinez, and Brian Figueroa is 13-0. So, I mean, there is a good range of different weight classes. We have super welterweight, the main event, super featherweight, the other title fight. We have a middleweight fight, super bantamweight, and lightweight. So it's a good mix. It is. So, I mean, I don't know if this is a complete card, but this is what I mean. I don't know why that, we don't know about this. But as I said, this would be a Golden Boy Promotions with Oscar De La Hoya, and Code with Queensbury Promotions, Frank Warren, and Don King Promotions. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to get that news out there for you all. It's going to be shown on HBO over in the States. I would imagine it's going to be on Box Nation over here, or BT Sport. I'm hearing rumours that Box Nation is starting to wind down now. So BT Sport for boxing will take over, as in hold the whole of boxing on BT Sport, rather than kind of like share it here and there with Box Nation. But I don't know. But as I said, so this would be Saturday, the 21st of July, a world title fight for Liam Smith. And again, sorry man, I didn't know that this fight was on this weekend, because the promotion has been piss poor. You can blame your promoter for this. So anyway, for everybody else, are you watching this fight? Did you know about this fight? Drop your thoughts below, click your thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.